Hi, so this is Thoraya, and this is my 5-week post-gastric sleeve surgery update. So, first thing, I survived. Sorry, I'm like peeling face mask off of me, so that's why I don't have any makeup on. I did a little facial today using this vitamin C mask, peel-off mask, but I missed some pieces, so there. So sorry my face isn't quite made up. I've been really good this whole week. I got up 4:30 in the morning every day, and I did my makeup, I did my hair, and I did my 20 minutes of yoga. And I think yoga is the thing that gets me up every day because it's been just so perfect for me. It just especially because my job is sitting pretty much the whole day, and that stretching in the morning just helps so much with keeping me from being stiff and sore. So I think that's the thing that makes me want to get up at 4:30 in the morning, is to just do the yoga. But then I have enough time to do my makeup and my hair. I was watching some videos this weekend for outfits, so now I have some outfit ideas for the week, and I already know what I'm gonna do for meal planning this week, so I'm good to go. It's getting a little bit easier. The first week back to work was good. A few things that I noticed though is I was having a really difficult time just sitting still. So I'd be sitting, and like an hour I would feel so restless and I'd want to get up and walk. And so I've been getting up to prepare my food, and then I'd get up and get some water, just anything, and just going for walks, just so that I'm not sitting the whole time without moving, because I can't do that anymore. I got so used to being so active at home that being inactive or sitting in front of a computer screen for 8 hours just was not happening. And so that's really good though, because I think that was doing me harm, was sitting at my desk for so long without moving. And you get caught up in things, projects or whatever, and you just don't want to stop. But I physically can't just sit still. Like I could feel it, this restlessness to move, and I get up and I walk. So that's a good thing, and I've definitely felt good. Like I haven't had any aches and pains. Definitely love this product. I have to show it off again. This multivitamin plus topical patch. I've been using. I'm almost done with it. I actually have to order more, but I love it. It's been so helpful. Like I feel like I have more energy, sustained energy, and with all the movement, like I'm back to my old self now when it comes to walking and the ability to exercise or for an extended period of time. So I've been doing low impact walking and the yoga, and I am going to actually start membership with the YMCA pretty soon. I had a talk with my son about his weight, because he's always struggled with weight, and before it's always been hard to really give him a pep talk, or like to tell him to to take care of it, because I feel like, well, if I'm having trouble losing weight and taking care of my weight problem, who am I to tell him that he needs to lose weight? You know what I mean? Like I feel like I didn't have the ground to stand on. So I feel now, with all the changes I've made with diet and lifestyle and just portion, I feel like I have something to tell him. Like I can actually, work with him and try to motivate him to eat less, like smaller portions, and more frequently, because I think he has kind of the same habit I do, where he waits too long and then eats too much in one sitting. So I'm trying to get him to eat more frequently, but small portions, and then also drinking more water, which I need to actually do. I had a day come up during the week, Thursday actually, where I actually didn't drink more than 8 ounces for the whole day, and around 2 o'clock I got hit with this epic headache that just did not want to go away. And I was like, did I drink enough water today? No, I didn't. I just completely forgot to drink my water. So now I'm trying to be more mindful of that, because dehydration is like the worst for me right now, because I don't eat much. So if I'm like not eating much and not drinking water, it's just not good. So cheers. So good. Um, with the diet, it's been crazy how little I am only able to eat. I'm on solids now, so I can eat regular food. The only thing I've kind of avoided is like the red meats, like the steak, things like that. I can eat like a meatball probably because the meat's really soft and breaks apart, so I don't really have a problem with that. But even then, it's like whatever I eat, it's so hard. Like after 2, 3 bites, I'm like, I can't have any more. And I mean, it's good because it keeps me from overeating, but I'm also always kind of nervous that I'm not eating enough protein. Um, I'm having to find sneaky ways to get Premier Protein into my day because it's hard for me just to drink a whole thing. It's just, I don't know, it's too hard for me. So I'll pour it into my coffee. There's a lot of really cool ideas on YouTube. Like there's a caramel Premier Protein that I mix. If you mix it with coffee, it tastes almost like a caramel macchiato. So that was actually a cool one because I actually now drink coffee in the morning, and instead of using creamer, I use Premier Protein. I use it as a substitute for anything where I need to use milk or almond milk. So I got this matcha green tea powder that I will get like the vanilla Premier Protein and mix it with that. And when I do my oatmeal, if I'm going to add milk to it, to water it, like make it a little bit more watery, I'll use Premier Protein. So that's one way to kind of sneak it into things. I love the steel cut oatmeal. That seems to be the only thing I can eat without feeling sick. Like I can eat almost like an 8 ounce, like 1 cup, a full cup of it, and not feel like sick. I've tried it with peanut butter. That PBJ, there's this one where it's like a powdered peanut butter. You just add water and it turns into actual peanut butter without the oil. So there's like almost no fat in it, but you get the protein. So it's really cool, and it's a great thing to mix into drinks too. You can make a peanut butter beverage. So I've been putting that into my oatmeal and making homemade jam. So I have like a little peanut butter jelly oatmeal, and I did like a savory oatmeal where I didn't add any sweetening milk. I just used plain, like not flavorless, unsweetened almond milk, no vanilla in it or anything. And then I added like a poached egg and some kale and tomato, and that was really good too. And that actually filled me up for like the day. Like playing overhead. Sorry for the background noise. I am outside today because it's a nice day. I figured let's do this outdoors. Plus, it's Sunday and apparently it's football season. So my husband's watching TV in the living room, and I didn't want to have the background noise of sports. So I decided to come outside. But we are close to the Van Nuys Airport, so every now and then there's going to be a plane. But anyway, so back to my savory oatmeal. That actually literally filled me up for an entire, I skipped lunch. Like I brought some chicken breast with me to eat for lunch, and I couldn't eat it. I was so full from that one poached egg with the oatmeal. So I love oatmeal. It's like my new favorite thing. And not like the instant oatmeal. This is like totally next level oatmeal. It's the steel cut oatmeal. Oats, not oatmeal. It's the steel cut oats that you have to, you boil water, 3 cups of water to 1 cup of steel cut oats. And then, once it boils, turn it off. You close the pot and you'll just let it sit overnight. So by the next day, it's nice and soft and edible. And it's just so flavorful. It's got kind of a nutty flavor. It's not as milky and watered down as the quick oats or regular oats. And so I like it because I could go either way with it. I can make it like a sweeter, almost like a pudding, or I can go more savory and eat it with egg. So I found a lot of really cool recipes on YouTube that I'm going to try out with it. So it's like one of those, you can never get bored because there's so many things you can do with it. And it just has so many nutrients. So I love it. Poached eggs. I've learned to poach and scramble eggs in the microwave. So now I get my own eggs at work. I don't have to go buy food at work most of the time. I think they miss me at the cafeteria. The only thing I'll buy at the cafeteria now is coffee. if they have something really good, I'll like, if hopefully like it's one of those where you weigh the food, because then I just put like so little and weigh it. It's like $2. It's so cool. And with all the money I've been saving from not eating at the cafeteria, I was able to treat myself to a massage this weekend, and I'm gonna actually get my nails done next weekend, officially, formally. It's gonna happen, I swear. Actually, not this weekend, during the week, after work. It's gonna happen. Anyway, so it's been great. I'm really embracing this new lifestyle. I was super active today. It was funny, like, actually, this whole weekend, Friday night, for the first time, me and my husband went out to a nightclub and we went dancing. And we have not done that for I don't know how many years now. So it was fun. Like we were dancing and we were up late. We didn't get home till 1:30. And then Saturday we didn't do our morning walk, but I did still do my morning yoga. I haven't skipped a single day. Like it's literally a daily thing for me. It's only 20 minutes and it just, oh my God, just sets me up for the day. I love yoga. I'm such an advocate of yoga. Like every time people are like, oh, my back hurts. Oh, I'm stiff, do yoga. And people are like, oh, you in yoga. I love yoga. You gotta yoga. Anyway, so, but Sunday, today, this morning, we actually went for a hike. We did a 2-mile hike, which is double what we did last week. We did a 1-mile hike last week. So this week we did 2 miles. We're trying to build it up. And then we went out and I did another walk with my kids. So I did lots of walking and I came home and I still have energy. Like I could actually do another walk, but I think I'm going to try to take it easy since I have work tomorrow. But so back to the gym. I am actually going to sign up with Diego, my son, for the YMCA. He's already a member, but he doesn't go much and it's hard for him to go alone, which I understand. It's always nice to have someone to kind of motivate you and go with you. So I figure I'm gonna start going with him and I'll just use the elliptical. They have a pool and my scars have almost completely closed up. I have only one that's a little bit open, so I'm gonna wait to use the pool for like in another week. I think at that point the scabs will completely heal and seal any openings, and then I should be able to start swimming, which would be a great aerobic, non-impact aerobic exercise. But you know, in the meantime, there's the treadmill, there's the elliptical, stationary bike, and they do have yoga in the evenings, so maybe I'll do some yoga classes, or they do have Zumba. I think I can handle Zumba. I don't think it's going to be too intense for me, so I'm going to try to avoid the high impact and the weightlifting until I can, until I get the clearance from the doctor. But I'm looking forward to exercising. I know that even before my surgery, my primary care doctor told me, if you want to really lose weight fast, you need to exercise. As soon as you can start exercising, you need to start walking. Exercising, you're going to start burning calories like crazy. So, yeah, I'm going to do that because I want to burn calories like crazy. Didn't give the numbers, so I have lost another 3 pounds this week. I am down from 207 to 205, and that's actually a slowdown in that I started my little visit. My monthly visitor came this Saturday, so I know I've been retaining water, and so that means I probably would have lost a little bit more weight had my period not started, but now that it's here, let's hope it finishes quickly and then we can get back to life as we know it. But I have been losing weight pretty quick. I mean, to go down from 207 to 205 in 1 week is great. I'm happy. And I am 5 pounds away from breaking 200. I'm so excited. I know I'm going to reach that goal by the end of September. I know it. So, and to feel like, to be able to say that, to have that confidence, to be able to say, yeah, I'm going to reach 199 by the end of the month. I wouldn't have been able to say that before the surgery. So that's very exciting and empowering to feel that confidence that I'm on the road to weight loss and I am going to lose that weight and I'm not going to backpedal. So I think it's just amazing. You know, I feel bad when I hear stories of people where it didn't really work out for them, but I think that maybe they just weren't ready mentally for the for the commitment that you have to really decide to change everything, not just, you have surgery and you go back to doing what you do. It's not that at all. It's completely a mental change on your perspective of food, on healthy food, on diet, on exercise. Everything has to change. And another plane, sorry. Anyways, everything, has to change. And the videos where the women that did the surgery went in with that mindset definitely had more success and felt really good about the surgery. And I think the ones who may not have been as prepared kind of walked away from it feeling like it wasn't worth it, it was a fail. And I feel bad because I feel like this surgery changed my life, literally. It wasn't just a surgery, like some little cosmetic, fun little surgery. It was a life-changing surgery. It altered my ability to eat and my perspective on food and portion, and that's really maybe the only thing that was missing, that edge to help me get to the goals that I need to get to. So I am really hoping that by the end of this year I'll get out of the red zone in the weight scale and get into at least the yellow, or maybe at the brink of the green. And then by the end of next year, I'd like to be exactly where I should be weight-wise. But we'll see. If it takes more than a year, I'm perfectly fine with that, as long as I am always moving forward now. So very excited. Survived my first week of work. Everything went great. I had the energy. I wasn't sure if by the end of, each day I was going to be exhausted, because it is kind of draining mentally, but not physically. So, but being able to get up and walk around has really helped, and it's funny because they always tell you that at work. You should get up, you should walk away from your desk, you need to move around. It's going to help clear your mind and you'll be more productive. And it's like, yeah, but I got work to do. But now I'm like, well, it doesn't matter. I got to get up. I got to move. And it does help, and at least if anything, at the end of the day, I don't end my day feeling like, oh my God, I'm done. I'm so done. I'm not doing anything else. Like, I get home and I cook dinner and I pick out my outfit for the next day, and I can't sit still. Or if I'm really, Thursday I needed to rest. Thursday I was exhausted, but that was my fault. That was because I didn't drink enough water. And even, it's one of those things, when you get dehydrated, it doesn't matter if you drink water after, you're dehydrated. It's too late. It doesn't matter how much you drink. So I did drink water, but I got home and I was just so fatigued and I had to lay down and just relax. And, I did that, but I learned from it, and now I'm more cautious with that, not letting myself get dehydrated. And that was it. Other than that, I've been able to really keep that energy even after the day of work. Like, usually I'd come home and just play games on my phone until my husband got home around 6 or 7, and then maybe we'd go for a walk, but it would be a short walk, and I'd just be dragging myself through the walk. Now I'm kind of like all over the house, and it gets home and I'm like, okay, let's go for a walk. And I want to go walk as far as I can, and so it's been great. I'm really enjoying that. So that's week 5's update, and hopefully more good news next week. I'm hoping, I'll break 200 by next week. That might be a little ambitious, but we'll see what happens. All right, talk to you next Sunday. Bye.